Erin Cotton loves working with children and paying for college as she goes. Besides teaching hip-hop, she works 3 other jobs while going to school full-time. She's part of a new generation hoping to downsize or eliminate college loans altogether.
I just told myself right up front, get it done and get it taken care of.
This desire, or shall we say demand, has colleges racing to come up with plans for affordable degrees. The latest average price increase for a 4-year public school rose by 2.9%. That's the lowest increase in 30 years. Christian colleges have also cut back. Researcher Dan Nelson of Bethel University says faith-based schools have forced themselves to get leaner and meaner.
Many of us have streamlined our programs, undergone program prioritization processes. There's been quite a few salaries that have been frozen.
This era of cost cutting has also led to new ways of educating.
Imagine not having to lug heavy textbooks around, let alone pay for them. That's the idea behind what's known as a textbook-free degree.
It's not unusual for a student to come to me and literally say, the books for this class are half again as much as the tuition, and I just can't afford it.
Stories like that led Virginia's Tidewater Community College to make history. It's the first accredited institution to offer a degree that costs students nothing for course material. The expected savings for a 2-year degree, $2,000. Teachers access what's known as open educational materials free online.
We're no longer constrained by what exists between the front and the back cover of a traditional textbook.
Colleges and universities are also getting more creative with financial aid. At least 2 Christian colleges, Houghton and Spring Arbor, will help graduates repay their loans if they earn less than $38,000 a year. Erin Cotton uses several strategies to keep her tuition low. First, she takes as many community college classes as possible.
You get more help, I think, at the community college, and it's a third of the price, so why not?
She's also going online. Those classes are cheaper and allow her to squeeze in more work hours. Regent University Executive Vice President Paul Bonicelli says online education will likely drive cost-cutting strategies for the foreseeable future.
It's not a panacea. It still costs to deliver a course online, but you can scale it in terms of an economy of scale. You can make it possible to teach more students with fewer of those resources.
He admits it brings out skeptics and critics, but Bonicelli says students want it, primarily because of cost.
What people are coming to now is, where is the established brick-and-mortar campus that has a reputation, that has the accreditations, that is also delivering education online? Then those students are more attracted to it because they realize the quality's already there, the rankings are there, and I can get this education now, even though I can't leave my home, which is 2,000 miles away.
Christian colleges have a special mission to help those students entering the ministry who can't afford major loans. For them and others who have high hopes and little money, there is growing interest in what's known as MOOCs, massive open online courses.
A MOOC allows you to take the courses on your own time, at your own pace.
Unlike traditional online classes, these aren't tied to a semester schedule. MOOCs are also free for students not pursuing a degree. Those who need college credit can get big discounts. And the content can be exceptional, from engineers teaching their stuff at MIT to a Who is Jesus class at Regent. So the latest advice for students: keep your options open and compare financial aid packages before making final decisions. Plan ahead by taking college classes in high school and be organized.
You have to be determined. If you want it, you can get it.
Heather Sells, CBN News.
Your professors.